Registration for the 2020 Winter Sports is now open. Practice for cross country begins Monday, October 26th at 6:30 a.m. Tryouts for cheer begin Monday, November 2nd at 7 a.m. Tryouts for boys basketball, girls soccer, and softball begin Monday, November 9th. For more information on the 2020 Winter Sports, please visit the athletics page on the Apprende website.
Hi, Jags. Thanks so much for working so diligently over these last couple weeks back at in-person learning to stay with your cohort group at all times. I know it's not always fun to have to stay with the same kids all day long, and especially for you 7th and 8th graders, it's very, very different than what you're used to. But please understand that this is the most effective way for us to keep you as safe as possible, especially during these tough times in the middle of a pandemic. The reason we keep you cohorted all day long is because if someone does unfortunately test positive for COVID, then we know that only those few people in that cohort, the students and teachers, have been exposed. Then it's easier for us to determine if there are other outbreaks throughout campus or if other people were exposed. So that's why sometimes when we're really harping on you to stay with your cohort and ensure that you're 6 to 10 feet away from the other cohorts at all times, that's why. That's the same reason for some of the other guidelines you may think are strict, like staying spread apart at lunches, only using equipment or materials with just one person. These are ways that we can stop the spread of germs and ultimately hope to decrease any COVID spread or cases. So because you've been doing so well following those guidelines, we do want to give you a privilege. And please keep in mind that this is a privilege, and I really want you to continue to show me that you can handle these privileges. Because you've been doing such a great job staying in your cohort and following those safety guidelines, and because this is such an atypical year, and I know it's not as fun as in years past, we are going to allow you to wear Halloween costumes next Friday, the 30th, to school. Please understand you must follow the same dress code violations. Mostly it has to be a school appropriate costume. If you are not sure what school appropriate costume means, then make sure you run it by a few adults before you come to school. You are still in a school setting and still need to be appropriate at school. Second, there can be no use of simulated or fake weapons. So if your costume contains a weapon, a plastic knife or something like that, you cannot bring those on campus. Third, unfortunately, we cannot allow you to wear masks that cover your face. So if your costume has a mask, you cannot wear it. We have to continue to wear our masks all day long. So you can't wear a mask that covers your face. We have to keep our masks, our COVID safety masks on at all times during the day. So I know it's not 100% fun, but we do want to just give you that opportunity. If you wish to wear a costume to school next Friday, we will allow you to do that. The only other thing is, if it is deemed not appropriate for school, we will send you to Miss Brent in the ISI room to get that costume changed. In addition, if your costume becomes a distraction in your classroom or a distraction to other kids, we're also probably going to ask you to change out of that costume. And finally, if you are wearing a really bulky costume and you take PE, please make sure you're wearing something underneath that costume, because we will ask you to remove those big costumes for PE so that you can engage in physical activity. So again, Jags, in-person Jags, feel free to wear a Halloween costume next Friday to school. Make sure it's school appropriate, no weapons, and no masks that cover your face fully. Again, thank you in-person JAG students for really following those social distancing guidelines from other cohorts, for keeping your masks on at all times, for sanitizing anytime you enter and leave a room, and for staying with your cohort at all times. We really, really appreciate that. Flex kids, we miss you tons, and we're just so excited that you're continuing to work hard from home, and we will look forward to seeing you all third or fourth quarter. So that's it for today, Jags. Thanks again so much. Please remember the importance of being kind to your peers and respectful to your amazing, amazing teachers. Have a great day, Jags.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
Join Mrs. DeAndrea and other amazing Jaguars in Kindness Club, Tuesday afternoons on Zoom. This club will help us celebrate, inspire, and spread kindness throughout our school and community. The next meeting is this Tuesday, October 27th at 2:45 on Zoom. Email Mrs. DeAndrea for more information and to be added to the Google Classroom for Kindness Club.
Good morning, staff and students. Hello, you've probably seen me walking around the campus the last week or so. My name is Officer Tyler Service, and it is service just like service with a smile or customer service, so you'll remember it. I am going to be your new school resource officer here at Apprende for this year, and hopefully for the time being, maybe next year as well, but we'll play it 1 year at a time. I look forward to meeting all you guys. We had to meet like this for now, but eventually I'll be in your classrooms and we'll be meeting face to face and we'll be learning and teaching and becoming good friends, and I look forward to it. So until then, if you see me around the campus, say hi. I'll say hi back. We can give each other big smiles with our masks on, and you can see the smile in our eyes, I guess. So like this.